right, so welcome to episode 2 of Living Mior, the art of redefining self. And it's me, Haven Mior. So, last week we went over why I'm doing YouTube, the little things like that. But last week I put on my Instagram, which I'm going to tag below. I posted on my Instagram story, a little question and answer tab, telling everybody, hey, listen, ask the questions and I'll put on my YouTube. So, I got the questions and I'm about to give y'all some answers. But before we get started, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn your post notifications on, the way you can see every time that I post. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first question, what is my zodiac sign? So I'm a Capricorn. I'm a December Capricorn, because there definitely is a difference. So next question, how long have I lived in Houston? So I've lived in Houston for about 9 going on 10 months. If I had to say what is the best part of living in Houston and what is the worst part about living in Houston? The best part about living in Houston, the weather, because it could be, you be in February and it's 75 degrees outside. I'm from Virginia. That's unheard of. Like back home, it's snowing and 30 degrees. Out here, it's 75 and everybody got on crop tops and jogging. So yeah, that's a little different for me. I ain't really used to that. So the best part is the weather. The worst part, Houstonians cannot drive. They know they can't drive. And they're proud of the fact that they cannot drive. Like, I've never had somebody almost crash into my car and then look at me like, why didn't I move out the way? I almost died. I don't know what you're talking about. So, to answer that question, best part, weather, worst part, driving. Driving sucks. The next part, what got me into fitness? So my fitness journey technically started in 2020 during the pandemic. However, I am a former athlete. I was a walk-on for the Morgan State University track and field team, where there was a reason why I was a walk-on. Not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. I was not well equipped at all. But to answer the question, what got me into fitness was, of course, a lot of people know when you do find athletics, you do go through a season of depression almost, of just kind of rediscovering who you are outside of your sport. So that's what really happened to me. So the gym was my solitude to really hone in on what I love to do without the pressures of being an athlete. So it became my safe space and I found a new healthy way to exert my energy. So hope they answered that question. Hey, next question. Would I ever participate in a bodybuilding competition? No. So, two reasons. Number one, there are a lot of health concerns that do come with going on stage and preparing for that kind of show. And number two, I like food. Like burgers, fries, and shakes. I love food. I like trying new food. I give myself one cheat meal a day. And on my cheat meals, I enjoy them to the fullest. So I don't want to be in a position where I have to go months being on a rigid schedule and counting how much ketchup I can put on my fries. I'm not doing all that. But no shades, nobody that does it. It's just not for me. It's not sustainable for my lifestyle. So bodybuilding competitions will probably never see me coming, and I'm cool with that. So, is Houston home? So, I'm going to assume that means, is Houston home, meaning, will I ever leave Houston? Will I stay in Houston forever? No. I'm 25. I don't really feel the need to tie myself down to one place. So, I'm not going to say where I'm going to spend the rest of my life in one city. So, if I had to choose another city to live in, which city would I choose and why? So, city, I don't know. But if I had to say a city right here, right now, I would say New York or Chicago, just because if it don't get no further south than Texas. So, with that being said, if I were to move, I'm going to go up north. I'm not going to Cali. I'm not paying $5 for gas. Y'all crazy. I'll probably go to Chicago or New York, the real city like where there's still a culture there. So hope that answered that question. So yes, if I had to up and leave to go to the city right now, I'm going to Chicago or I'm gonna go to New York. Those are my two. But I would prefer to just get out the country altogether. So yeah. And lastly, What is one thing that I hope to gain from my YouTube journey? So that's a really good question. One thing that I hope to gain from this whole experience is the ability to really just fall in love with the process of editing, concept ideas, finding new venues. Last week I recorded in my bathroom, and this week I'm over here in Herman Park. So I would say what I hope to gain from this experience is really falling in love with the process of what this page is, redefining self. So in shorter terms, growth. That's it. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back next week. Next week, we're going to actually dive into some good topics. Next week, we're actually going to be covering the topic of self sabotage, what it is, and why are we still doing it in 2025. So, with that being said, I will see you guys next week. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. That way, you can see everything I have posted come up in the near future. I will see you guys later. Once again, he's Mior from the Living Mior podcast. Damn podcast. Oh well.